Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Boleyjack versus Davis.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Ms. Boleyjack, you say your 11-year relationship with the defendant, Mr. Davis, has been ruined by rumors of infidelity around the time you conceived your 14-month-old son, Messiah.
Yes,
you
Martha.
say the cheating rumors are nothing but lies, and the DNA test results will prove that he's Messiah's father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Davis, you say you have a parade of witnesses who will testify against Ms. Boleyjack, and these witnesses will prove you are not the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jerome, could you please escort these witnesses into the courtroom?
Yes. Hello. Straight up here. I'm going to stand right in front.
Who are you?
I'm Marquise's mother, and I don't believe he's the father.
Girl, I'm not gonna allow that on here. Talk what you know, not what you think you know.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm Margaret's mother, and I truly believe that Marquise is not my grandbaby's father.
My mother is nothing but a traitor. Blood is supposed to be thicker than water.
And ma'am, who are you?
Well, Your Honor, I'm her sister, and she knows he's not the father.
She ain't nothing but a hater, and she ain't doing nothing but listening to my mama.
Okay, you may take a seat over there. We'll get to all of your witnesses, sir, in just a moment, but first, Ms. Boleyjack, I have to ask you.
Yes.
You say your relationship has been ruined?
Yes, Your Honor.
Explain.
Okay. Me and Mr. Davis has been in a relationship for 11 years. That is over a decade. Our relationship has been ruined and by rumors of infidelity and by people defaming my character, such as history witnesses, which is my mom and my sister, their blood. They're supposed to be sitting right here, but you see where they at. And also his mother, this man is a big mama's boy. His mom can say or do no wrong. Anything she say goes, period.
You say you've been in a relationship for 11 years.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
And
Honor.
now your relationship is falling apart.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on in the relationship?
He claims that I have friends coming into his inbox claiming, oh, you need to watch her. She's a sneaky slut. She did this, she did that. He have people coming to him, telling him that they saw me getting out the car with his mama boyfriend.
All of these people talking, everybody in his ear.
Yes,
This
Honor.
is causing a huge paternity issue
Your Honor,
in your
I'm sorry.
relationship.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor.
Her story is just not true.
It sure
I'm
is.
sorry. She admitted to us that
I
she
didn't tell
had
her.
a relationship with this other person.
She admitted to me. She told me that she had a relationship with this other guy. And I put two and two together, especially after Messiah was born. Messiah looked just like the other guy. He looks nothing like Marquise. And I'm just telling her she needs to
Look at
keep
my
it
baby.
real, and she needs to let Marquise know that he's not the father of that baby.
Nothing, but besides,
Why you just
he's
not
the father of that
telling me
baby.
Hold on. Mr. Davis, you doubt that Messiah is even your biological child.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You all were together in a committed relationship?
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell the court.
I've stated before, we've been together for 11 years. Like 11 years. And we got 3 kids together. Sirkees, Zion, and Messiah. Messiah is his as well. I'm not gonna say we were perfect because we were far from it, because our relationship kind of started going downhill after our first son. Mr. Davis would go outside and not come back home. If he did, the son was beating him home, or it would be the next morning. Yeah, he still does that to this day. Yeah, you said.
So there were issues in the relationship before you got pregnant with Messiah.
Yeah, so kind of like after I had my first child, things started getting a little crazy, and I started staying with him and his mother.
So you opened your home, Ms. Davis,
Yes, I did.
to her.
Yes.
And during that time, you were witnessing what was going on in the relationship between your son and Miss
These
Boleyjack?
two argue constantly all the time. It's always something about some infidelity, or she likes to post a lot of things on Facebook, so anything that happens in the house, it's on Facebook.
No, I don't. Some of it, but not all of it.
All the business is on
Not
Facebook.
all of it. No, I don't.
Yes,
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You put your word like
So hold on. on.
life story.
Hold on.
Before she got pregnant with Messiah, she left the house for about a week or so.
why did I
So
leave the
that
house?
makes her suspect.
A week before she announced she was pregnant with Messiah, she was gone from the house
she
for a
left
week.
the house for about a week or so. Yes, she did. She went and stayed with one of her co-workers.
I sure did.
So I kind of found that fishy. The co-worker and
did.
her got pregnant at the same time.
Sure
so
did.
that made me
Sure did.
suspect of her. I kind of feel like that's where the baby came from.
When she was working at that job, they had a manager there. He asked her to have his baby.
Absolutely true.
She was real close with him too, so I don't know if she was
Your
there.
Honor.
She would have me to babysit her kids while she go over there to so-called get her hair did, and she would stay for hours.
And
And
her
when she
hair
come
never
back,
looked like
She
her
never
hair
told me
still
that it
can't
was
look like the
him
same way
doing
it
her
looked
hair.
when he came when
Her
she
hair
came back.
looked a mess when she
Wait,
came
no.
back.
You think she was sleeping with this guy?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We know.
Yes.
We know.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. How do you know she was sleeping with this person?
I brought it up.
finna take
Everybody
that one.
knows I don't care about bringing up nothing. So I brought it up, and she absolutely admitted to it. And she got upset when we said this boy looked just like this same guy.
She told you this directly to your face.
That is my testimony.
Yes.
Your Honor, she
Yes.
was lying to me, telling me
And she-
that it was somebody else doing her dreads, and the whole time it was him.
Yes.
No,
it
you
was.
knew that was him that was doing my hair. Would you
I
stop?
never.
So hold on,
never
Ms.
knew.
Boleyjack,
Until I
did
saw-
you cheat with this person?
I went over there. Yes, I did, to get my dreads done. I told her that I actually kind of had a crush on the man that they're speaking about. And I
So
told
you admit you had a crush
I
on
did.
that man?
Yeah, yes, I did.
So do you admit you slept with him?
No, I don't.
She was going over there
Yes,
all the time.
ma'am.
talking
No, I
about
wasn't
she
going over
had
there
to
all
get
the
her
time.
hair did.
Yes,
First of
ma'am.
all, come back looking the same way it did when she left.
She would be gone
And she'd
for
be gone for hours.
So she
come
would
on.
say, I'm
To get
going to
my
get my
hair
hair
done?
done,
Yeah.
and then come back and her hair wasn't done.
Right.
And then she would ask us.
Right.
Then she would ask us if
That's
Marquise calls, let him know that I was here the whole time.
Right.
So
You could have told me about this.
No, that wasn't my business.
So wait a minute.
to tell you
Your
about that,
husband,
Marquise.
you
That
begged
wasn't
me
my
to tell you,
business.
though.
That wasn't my business to tell you about that. That was not my business.
So, Mr. Davis, what you're saying is you are learning new facts here
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
that Miss Boleyjack's mother and sister have never told you?
Yes. I never knew that she was going over there all the time.
Oh, you never knew they knew she was going over to this
I
person's
never
house?
knew.
We didn't know she was going over there all the
So
time.
at
This
what-
is news to both of us.
Only
This is
reason I
supposed to be
found out
doing
that
the
she
work.
went over there is because I looked on her Snapchat. He got in the snap. And I'm like,
didn't get in
this who you been going over?
If it was, he was. No, he didn't get in no snap because I got all them snaps saved
And
on my
I
phone.
saw
You
a
wanna
text
see?
message from him saying,
No, you didn't.
where you have my baby.
No, he is lying.
I subliminally drop hints to Marquise. I did.
My sister.
I have always told him,
My
hey,
sister.
Sarkis looks just like you. Zion looks just like her. Who do Messiah look like?
She
Because he
did.
looks like neither one.
Why is it so hard to believe that he's not his baby if he don't look like his own mama?
Messiah looked just like the guy you was messing
Messiah
around
don't look
with.
like him.
Same hairline, same color,
Girl,
same
no.
hair,
No.
everything.
I'm not trying to hear none of that. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Messiah's father.
She also told us that the guy asked her to have his baby.
I ain't telling
so
that.
that is absolutely
telling
true.
So
what
it's
he
your
said.
testimony that your sister told you that
Yes.
this person asked you to have his baby.
Yes.
And so do you think she liked this person? Well, I mean, just so somebody says, I want to have you to have my baby, you don't
she
agree?
came on-
She likes him.
She was liking that boy back, and she figured, she told me that since Marquise always stepping out on her and going out for 4 and 5 days at a row, she was gonna get him back because she feeling the dude too.
I mean, there's been incredible testimony
Yes,
from your mother, from your sister, that you told them you liked this boy, you wanted to get back at Mr. Davis. I mean, they're saying all these things. It's your family.
Yes.
Is it true? Maybe you did decide, I'm gonna get back at Mr. Davis.
Oh, yeah. I've said it plenty of times.
And now the question becomes, did you do it?
No, but they talking about, oh, he asked me to have his baby, blah, blah, blah.
But what about the other guy with the condom?
What other guy with what condom?
Miranda, one day, my best friend, I have a girl best friend, so I was going to her message, and I saw her saying, keep it by the girl code. And I'm like, what this supposed to mean? I went to it, and she asking him to hook her up with somebody that goes to our son's school.
Yes, I sure did.
And she did hook up with him.
I sure did.
And they told me
I
about
sure
that.
did.
A week later, the guy, baby mother, hopped in my inbox,
And you
said
went
she
to go
found
freak on her.
condoms in the garbage can in the bedroom.
So you even have other stories of people you're close to who say they've witnessed her hooking up and being with other guys.
Yeah, that was his baby mama that told me that.
All right, I want to go to you, Miss Common. I want to understand, because you are Miss Boleyjack's mother.
Yes, ma'am.
And so for you to be sitting on the defendant's side of the aisle in this courtroom, we don't see that happen often. What do you know about this? Firsthand.
Well, I know for sure that she cheated on Marquise with the other guy, because she called me crying one day and she told me that she was going to get Marquise back. She said Marquise had been gone for 7 days and left her in the house with the kids with no food, no pampers, no nothing. And she said she's going to get him back.
Well,
And then she went and she slept with the other guy.
But
No,
she
that's what
slept
she
on me
thinks.
But
because
she had
nobody
been-
tell her nothing.
I was working too hard when she
Come on
did
now.
that. I had a job and she didn't, and she was going and messing with him. And he didn't have a job, so they had time to mess with each other when they dropped the kids.
Because you was
off
working
at
too
school.
hard.
Yeah.
He was working.
No,
too
that's
hard.
good you working hard.
This man, I have said I'm gonna get Marquise back plenty of times. It's been over a decade I've been with this man. We went on 11 years a couple weekends ago. Your Honor, do you want to know what I got?
What did you get?
Absolutely nothing. I didn't get a half. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get a hug, a kiss, a back rub, or some sex. I ain't
Well,
get
go ahead and tell
Do
the
you
truth,
hear
though.
me?
But
Do you
Marquise,
hear me?
but
I know,
Marquise
your
gives
son is
you
a dog. You
everything.
know he is. You
Marquise
always
gives you
condone that.
everything.
That's what me and you
Marquise
feel out
take
at.
care. Marquise take care of you. He gives
Marquise
you
don't take care of me.
everything.
Okay, all right.
I'm not trying to throw my daughter under the bus or nothing, but I truly believe Messiah need to know who his real father is.
Absolutely.
We do too. That's why we're here. So, Miss Boleyjack, I'm sitting here, and I mean, this has been part entertaining, part annoying. It's annoying because nobody's really talking enough about Messiah, and he's 14 months old, and that's your baby. And I want to know from you, how does it really feel to have your baby be denied by the man you say is his biological father? How has that been for 14 months?
At first I thought it was funny. It ain't so funny now. Cause I know who my baby's daddy is, but it ain't so funny. It's not funny. Look at my baby. Look, he is beautiful. He is handsome.
Yes, he is.
And for
Yes,
you to
he
sit
is.
there and his mom.
But
It makes you upset.
We was even staying with them. She make a big difference between her daughter kids and my kids. That ain't cool.
So you can see when you were staying there that you feel like Miss Davis treated...
Most definitely. Because they don't
That
like
is a
my
lie.
mom. No. It just hurts because everybody treats my baby different.
Well, I know one thing that has to hurt. I mean, to stand there by yourself, right or wrong,
Exactly. Look,
and have your mother and your sister on the other side of the aisle.
right.
There's been so much back and forth in this courtroom. I don't know if your mother and your sister are just on this side of the aisle or they're trying to be on the right side of the truth.
That's all. They just don't believe me.
she also threw it in my face and say, I hope Messiah is not yours.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
And that's why we need to get these results, and we need to figure out what we're going to do from here.
Yeah.
Y'all done wore me out today. Rome. Worn me out.
Their relationship is straight toxic.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Boleyjack versus Davis, when it comes to 14-month-old Messiah Davis, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Davis, you are the father.
Where is the apology? Where is the apology? Like I said, I know who my baby daddy is.
That's good. He the father. We can move on.
Right.
We got the result we needed.
Absolutely.
It got a standing ovation,
Oh, yes.
and I'm happy about that. I was happy to see someone care about Messiah finding out who his biological father was.
Yes. Right.
I knew.
You did maintain that from the beginning.
'Cause I
But
knew
at the end of the day,
She did
when
have that, though. She
stop
had-
talking.
Oh.
Woo, y'all just don't stop running your mouth. Good Lord. That's the problem. You all don't listen to one another. One person starts talking, you all don't even let them speak. You back over talking about what I felt, what I felt, what I felt. This isn't about you all anymore. This is now about Messiah. He's 14 months old. Y'all been doubting, looking at him with a side eye. If this baby grows up with all this toxic behavior, he don't stand a chance in this world. All this yelling, screaming, this is insane. You all done got on my last nerve today. I know you getting on his nerves. You all need some counseling. You all need to talk to a professional about how to set boundaries, how to have conversations that matter. And even when you have to criticize, you can still do that in a supportive way. Please talk to Dr. Jeff, figure out how to get started with healthy behavior, and please take care of this beautiful baby boy. He doesn't deserve this. I wish you all the very best. Court is adjourned.